Hi YouTube, this is Christina. This is week 33 post VSG, and I'm down another pound. I'm down to 161. For those of you who haven't seen my previous posts, I had my surgery July 18th of 2011, and I was at 257 before I had decided to have surgery. At the time of the surgery, I was at 240, and now I'm at 161. So I'm about 4 pounds away from losing 100 pounds. I know this is probably a bad idea to be driving and doing this, but if I don't do it now, I will not have time to do it later. And I don't want to be late posting. I want to be punctual about posting my videos. I've been feeling really well. I really haven't had that problem with the acid or the heartburn as frequently as before. What I am experiencing now is I'm getting chills. Like frequently I'm getting chills. And the best way to put it is like, you know, women who are postmenopausal, I should say, I don't even know what I'm saying, postmenopausal, suffer from hot flashes. Well, I think I have the opposite. I'm getting like cold flashes. I'll just, you know, all of a sudden get chills all over my body, and I can't explain it. I did have my blood pressure checked on Saturday, and it was at 105/73. I do tend to have a low blood pressure. When these when these cold flashes were happening to me at work, I mean, the library is kind of cold, and sometimes it's just colder than other times, but usually it doesn't bother me that much. But I guess today I'm wearing flats. I'm not wearing my usual thick socks and boots that I had been doing over the winter. We're finally getting spring weather, so I'm just wearing flats without any socks, and I think maybe that has something to do with it. And I don't know, maybe I'm just going through this weird thing. At night I do have to sleep like with 2 comforters because I do get very cold at night. So that's, I don't know if that would be a problem. I did have my blood pressure checked again at school today. The nurse did check me with like a manual blood pressure thingy, and she was a little concerned. She's like, it's coming out like 90, and that's just too low. Let me use the electronic one. And she did use the electronic one, and it came out to 111/69. So even though it's on the low side, she says that it's still good, so I'm not going to worry about it. They did check my blood sugar, and it came out to 86, and it was taken around almost 12 o'clock p.m., noon. I did have like half a egg and ham taco, tacos are really common to eat where I live. We're a Hispanic community, and so that's not something I usually eat though. I usually just eat a yogurt or cheese and crackers. I try not to eat carbs, but this time I have, my husband bought it for me, so I had half the taco, and I mean, that's good. I mean, I feel like that was just the right amount. Not too much, not too little. And then of course afterwards, after waiting for some time to pass, I had my coffee. And so when the nurse asked me if I had eaten, I told her, you know, what I ate. And so my blood sugar was at 86, so she said that's fine. It's nothing to be worried about. And of course, you know, I guess it's the weight loss that, you know, the reason that I'm getting so chilly. And even though I weigh 161, people are convinced I weigh a lot less. I mean, they think I'm lying to them, I think. I don't know. But I do weigh 161. But I guess I look thinner to them. I don't know. I mean, to me, I feel like I look the same. But I guess, I mean, they are just thinking that I weigh less. Still losing a little bit of hair, but nothing like where, I think I'm back to normal. I want to say I'm back to normal. Not losing like an excessive amount like I was at month number 3. But I'm getting all that hair back. So those of you at that point where you're losing a lot of hair and you're kind of worried, I was there. And today it was just like one of those, just put my hair up in a loose bun, and I don't know, I didn't want to fuss with my hair today. We had a really, really busy weekend. We took our kids to UT Austin for a big open house that they have there. And afterwards we visited with family and stuff. So we had a really busy weekend. We just got in at 10 at night last night, and it was like I was dead tired. So this morning I was so tempted to call in half a day and not go in the morning, but I just went to work. But hence the sloppy hair. And I mean, I don't think I look like a slob, but it's not as pretty as I would usually have my hair. I don't know. But anyway, let's see what else. Have not been really taking my vitamins. I mentioned last time that they're making me very nauseous. And I just they've kind of turned me off. I know I should be taking them. But if it means I'm going to throw up, when I haven't thrown up for months, I don't want to provoke it. Especially when I'm eating so little, I don't want to throw it up and not have anything in my stomach, even if it's just temporary. So non-scale victories. I was able to walk the grounds of the University of Texas at Austin from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. We were either on our feet walking or on our feet standing, and I didn't feel tired at all. I felt it afterwards. I felt it the next day, the next morning. I was super sore, especially my hip. I don't know. There's a lot of hills, and so it's a lot of walking and a lot of walking on hills, and I'd only done it once before, and that day I was dying. And this past Saturday, I was fine. I mean, I felt like I didn't have a problem at all walking that much. I do feel like I ate more than I usually do. Like for example, on Saturday, I knew I was going to be walking a lot, so I said I want to eat a substantial breakfast. So I did eat almost the whole thing. Sausage biscuit from McDonald's, which I haven't had one of those in months, probably since I had the surgery. It did take me about an hour and a half to eat it, but I did eat it all. And I snacked on some Air Pop cheddar popcorn, because I get car sick, especially on such a long drive. And so I felt like I needed carbs. I felt like my body needed carbs, and so I ate those things. And I looked at the carb content, it wasn't that bad. So I thought, well, I'm gonna burn it all off when I walk. And sure enough, I lost a pound. So I guess I did okay. For lunch that day on Saturday, I had 4 nuggets from Wendy's, which didn't taste too good, but I ate them because I needed to eat. And then for dinner, I had some of my husband's salmon and asparagus from some restaurant that we went to. The next morning, which was yesterday, I had an egg. Not scrambled. It was like gosh, I forgot what it was called, but it's just when you flip it over in the pan. My mind's going blank. I'm on my lunch break right now. I'm only supposed to have 30 minutes, but I kind of took off a little bit early from work. So, but anyway, yeah. For lunch yesterday, my family was starving, so we stopped at the first place we got to, which was a pizza place. And I thought, well, maybe they'll have something that I can eat, like maybe like wings or something. No, they didn't. It was just pasta and spaghetti and pasta and pizza and no, I mean, I cannot eat pizza. I mean, especially, I think I can do the thin crust. I cannot do regular pizza anymore. It just, I could imagine that crust or that, that pizza bread in my stomach and just being like dough. Just a sickening thought. I mean, it just gross. I couldn't eat it. And so I don't think I'm going to be eating pizza anytime soon. It didn't make me sick, but just to think of it in my mind, how gross that is in my stomach, I don't think I'm going to eat pizza again. Unless it's thin crust. For dinner, we had, we went to Bill Miller's and I ate chicken, but I could just eat a little bit, and then I saved the rest, and I did eat a little bit more on the road, but that was it. That's what I've been eating. Like I said, I still lost that pound, so I guess I'm doing okay in the eating department. So I guess I'm gonna let you go. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to make this a long video. So anyway, I guess I'll see you next week on Monday. Next week is spring break, so I'm super excited about that. So I'll talk to you next week. Have a good week, everybody, and take care, and God bless.